The law firm Slater and Gordon is planning a class action against the Church of Scientology over claims it has underpaid its workers. On Tuesday night, Lateline revealed that a draft report by the Fair Work Ombudsman had found that the church had wrongly classified employees as volunteers. Slater and Gordon believes that under the Fair Work Act, those employees and ex-employers are owed large sums of money in wages, holiday pay, overtime and superannuation. Steve Kinane reports.
It's not only the Fair Work Ombudsman who's been looking into the Church of Scientology. Law firm Slater and Gordon have conducted their own investigation on behalf of former employees.
They came to us with some fairly horrendous stories, but in addition they gave us a lot of evidence to say that they had not been paid proper wages. We have undertaken an investigation into that, and we've come to the conclusion that indeed they were employees and entitled to be paid wages, back wages and other entitlements, including superannuation under the Fair Work Act.
Only those who worked for the Church of Scientology in the last 6 years are eligible to participate in any class action, due to the statute of limitations. With evidence to the Fair Work Ombudsman that some workers were getting as little as $10 a week, back pay claims could be substantial.
Potentially could be very large sums of money. In addition, the court has the authority under the Fair Work Act to impose a civil penalty in respect of each breach of the Act.
Jordan Anderson will be part of the class action. She featured in the Four Corners program that led to the Fair Work Ombudsman's inquiry. Her mother Liz was one of the first people to talk to Slater and Gordon.
This whole issue in relation to workplace relations has all come about because of Jordan's treatment in the Sea organisation. When she worked 4 years, 9 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, with little or no time off, on a gruelling schedule, and I was just driven because I just knew there was something wrong. There is no way a person, a minor, should be treated like that.
Lateline approached the Church of Scientology for an interview. Once again, they turned down our request, saying the church has said all it needs to in relation to the Fair Work Ombudsman's draft findings. In an interview with ABC News yesterday, a church spokeswoman compared their workers to volunteer firefighters.
Well, for example, in Australia, the Rural Fire Brigade has over 75,000 volunteers around Australia. These are people who very strongly feel about helping their community, and it's the same with Scientology volunteers. We're doing work on drug rehabilitation, promoting human rights. So the majority of people who help our church, they actually work a job during the day and get paid a normal wage, and then they volunteer additional time for the church.
These people were forced to sign contracts. The contracts refer to them in many instances as employees. They were given pay slips, they were given group certificates. All the documentation points to the fact that they were employees and they weren't paid the minimal wage. Clearly she's wrong. These people were employees and have rights under the law.
Lateline understands the Fair Work Ombudsman's final report into the Church of Scientology will be released to the complainants and the church tomorrow. Steve Kinane, Lateline.
And a statement from the Church of Scientology will be posted on our website in full.